Hey guys, so today I'm back with another story time of one of my unforgettable LA experiences. And I want to share it with you guys because I think it's pretty interesting and pretty, like, I don't even know. It's kind of all over the place, but whatever. So after VidCon, there was a YouTube creator, whatever you want to call it, party at YouTube Space in LA. We ended up having that plan and we show up. It was great. It was Moroccan themed, so there was belly dancers and I think at one point there was fire, don't really know. But there was some kind of camel there and hookah and food and free alcohol, so that's really all you need. It was just a really good time, and I didn't really vlog that, which I wish that I did, but unfortunately I didn't. However, luckily my friends that I was with, they vlogged, so I'm in their vlogs if you guys want to see those. A lot of them were pretty much out drinking me because I'm a one and done person, so they all wanted to keep the party going, and they all wanted to go to a gay club called the Abbey in Hollywood. So I am way too lazy to make an annotation, but I just wanted to let you guys know that the live footage from this night is at the end of this video. I took all of these clips from Snapchat and I tried to put it in a little montage for you. It's in order of the things that happened. I tried to capture the best moments on Snapchat. And if you guys want to follow me, if you don't already, it's Nicole X Juliana, and you can get a behind the scenes when these things actually are happening live. Before we even went to California, we kind of talked about it. My friend Lucas was yeah, I really want to go to a gay club in Hollywood, whatever. And I was all down for it because I was you know, I'm straight, but what the fuck, I'll have fun at a gay club. But then everything in Orlando happened, so I was kind of on the fence about going because I just, you know, naturally you'd be nervous to be in the same type of environment that something horrible just happened in. But I was you know what, I'm not gonna live my life in fear, I'm just gonna go. So I went, and I think at this point it was just me, Lucas, this guy from New Zealand that I met, Tanani, he's amazing, another girl, which honestly it's only been a few weeks and I already forgot her name, so I'm sorry. But anyways, it was just us, and then Matt from All Right Hey and a few other people were gonna meet us there. So we all get in our Ubers, and first of all, the Uber showed up in a smashed car, so I was this is probably not a good idea. There's a lot of hot guys that work in gay clubs, and they're all shirtless, so that was a plus. I don't know if they were gay or not, but I think when we arrived, there was a drag show going on. Of course, I could barely see it because I'm this tall and everyone's this tall, and I can never see over anybody. It definitely did look pretty entertaining. And then at one point, I remember Lucas was pushing me into the crowd because it was an opening. This is where the kind of interesting stuff had happened. I'm trying to see over. This guy behind me, I remember looking at him being I don't know, he just seemed a little off to me. I got a weird vibe. I kept feeling someone's leg touch the back of my leg. Everyone's really tightly packed it together to try and see this drag show, so I didn't really think anything about it. So I moved over a little, and then I feel it again. You could literally feel his junk on my leg, and I was feeling a little violated at that point. So I'm just what the fuck, and then I kept moving, and then he kept coming right behind me. So I was just yeah, I'm done with this. So I walked back, find Lucas. Lucas was already pretty much drunk at this point. I think Tanani got him a Cosmo, and he's this is a Cosmo. It was so strong. He was I don't even know what happened to Lucas. I don't even know who he was. He wasn't Lucas anymore. He was somebody else. Then I think we went around to the other side of the bar. We were still waiting for Matt to show up. And we were just sitting there, whatever, and then Lucas gets a drink, and then we sitting with other people. Then I was sitting alone because I think Matt arrived actually, and then they went to the bar to get a drink, and I just was sitting there because I had heels on, and I was yeah, I just want to sit because I've had heels on for hours. And those of you who have ever worn heels, you know, after a couple hours you're done. And then all of a sudden this girl comes up to me and she starts feeling up my leg and talking to me, and I really felt uncomfortable because I didn't know how to just be oh, I'm straight. I didn't want it to seem rude, you know what I mean? So I'm just this is so awkward. I didn't know what to do. And obviously being in the environment that I was in, I had to expect it, I guess. But you know, this girl was trashed, and she came up to me and she was like gone. Like she kept like repeating everything she was saying and like acting like really strange. Lucas and Matt come back over, and then like she realizes that they're from Australia. She's like, oh my god, my friend's from Australia. And then like I think Lucas like turned around and asked them what part of Australia they were from, and they're like, we're not from Australia. So like I don't even know what the fuck was going on. But then the girl walked away. Once she walked away, I took that as my opportunity to like disappear. So I went back into the inside of the club, and it was, I think at this point, like, Tanani had left, and it was just, like, the girl that I already forgot her name, and Lucas and Matt, we were just dancing, whatever, and it was fun. Like, they were playing some good music, and it was just, like, a nice environment, and everyone was just having, like, a good time dancing, and there was surprisingly, like, more straight people there than I thought that there would be. Anyways, I was dancing, and then all of a sudden, this is, like, the other weird instance that happened. So I was like dancing, and then all of a sudden like I turn around, and then there's this guy like leaning over Lucas's shoulder, like looking at me like this, like eyes like bug-eyed, like open, like just staring at me. And I was like, I thought that it was somebody playing around, and like I thought it was somebody that we maybe met at Vidicon, or somebody that we met at the YouTube party, and I just like didn't really know. And then like Lucas like pushed him away. So then at that point I was like, okay, like obviously no one knows this guy if Lucas is pushing him away. And then he came back, and then Lucas like literally like took him and like turned him and then like pushed him away, and like then he like went off somewhere, I don't even know where. But that made me feel so uncomfortable because I had no idea what the hell was going on. I had no idea who it was, and it was just like creepy to me that like Lucas pushed him away and then he came back. We continued dancing. Like this guy came up to me, we started dancing, and he was just like so much fun. Like we started dancing for like a few minutes, and then he just like, he was basically going around the club and like dancing with everybody, which I love people like that, that like just, I don't know, they just have like a good energy about them. Me and Matt were just kind of sitting around. Lucas was like on the prowl. I'm gonna insert old clips of this night probably at the end of this video. Like Lucas would like literally like walk past somebody and then see like a hot guy and then just stare at him like nothing in life mattered. Like it was just the funniest thing ever. At one point I like got up and then I slipped on a lime and fell on the floor. That was really nice. Luckily the club was like kind of dying out at that point because it was about to close. Oh yeah, and then this girl came up to me, she's like, I'm straight, but honestly like you're fucking beautiful, like your hair, your outfit, everything looks so good. And I was like, oh my god, I'm straight too, thank you. Like I just like, I don't even know, it's just like a thing you do when you're at a gay club, like to let people know that you're straight, because most people would expect you to be gay, I guess. Oh my god, this like lesbian couple, they had their freaking puppy, and it was like the cute, like I'm not really a small dog fan, but when this dog, like I saw it, it was the most adorable little puppy I have ever seen. Me and Tanani were like petting it and like playing with it, and I have clips of that too, and oh my god, like that just made my entire night. That was like pretty much it. Like it was just like dancing and good times. I definitely had a lot of fun. I would totally go back because I don't know, I just feel like it was a different type of energy in that club than like any other club that I've been in. Usually in like the clubs that I go to, it's mainly me like trying to get away from creeps all night, and although like that happened a little bit here, it wasn't as much, and like I could literally just dance with anybody and like just have a good time and not worry about my surroundings really. I've gotten more compliments going to a gay club than I've ever gotten going to a regular club. So like it was like, if you need a confidence boost, just like go to a gay club for sure. But yeah, so it was really fun. And then we went to like some other clubs, but for some reason everything in Hollywood closes at 2, and I'm from New York and I'm used to everything being open till like 4 or 5 in the morning. So I thought that that was kind of weird, although it was Monday, so I don't know, but whatever. But yeah, like that whole strip in Hollywood is like literally like gay pride. Like every single club was a gay club. And then as we were walking to this other club, like this, like I think that they were a couple, but they were like, oh my god girl, like slay queen, and I was like dying. I don't hear this stuff like anywhere outside of like YouTube and stuff, so it was just like super funny, and I was just like, this is like the best. There were just so many like nice positive people around me. Lucas was all of his rocker and he said that he wasn't even that bad, so if he gets drunker than that, I don't really know. Since everything else was closed, we decided to call it a night. We ended up at Jack in the Box, as we did like half of that trip. And the first time I tried Jack in the Box, I didn't like it, but I think that's because it was in like the ghetto of Vegas. And when I tried it in like LA, it was so much better and it was so good. So I understand the Jack in the Box obsession now. I like wake up in the morning and his text was like, if you wake up and I'm not here, like I went out. And I'm like, what the fuck? Like, It was just like the craziest time, and I literally cannot wait to see them again and maybe go to Australia. So like I'm not really even sure what happened, but that was that. That was it for my first gay club experience. But yeah, if you guys like this story time and want to hear more, then give this video a big thumbs up. Follow my social media and all that, and you can kind of see like the behind the scenes, like when these things actually happen. Like I'll tweet about them, I'll post Instagram pictures or Snapchats, whatever. All the links will be down below. I also live broadcast on YouNow, so you can follow me on there as well and see me live from time to time, usually pretty much every day unless I'm really busy. That's pretty much it. Subscribe if you have not already, and I'll see you guys in my next video. I was just going through all these clips to edit into this video, and I ended up finding the guy that was creeping on me during the drag show. That's so weird. At a cemetery for Pokemon. Like, this is like weird. First a church and then a fucking cemetery.